Hello, hi, hey. First of all, I'm a little bit sick. That's why my eyes look sick, like a sick person. They're so red I'm about to unlock the Sharingan. And my voice is gonna sound weird, but that's not gonna stop me from making a video because there's no more speculation, no more debate. The website has been updated and now we have all the abilities for Gaara and Deidara. My name is Globku and today we'll be looking at which abilities these two guys are bringing into the game, which means defense types and range types, you'll be able to equip these abilities on your created characters as well. Let me know which of the two you'll choose as a mentor first. Are you more of a Deidara or more of a Gaara guy? Let me know in the comments down below. But let's get into it. And let's start with Gaara on the side of the defense types. Gaara has the Sand Shield, which at this point we've all seen since it's been playable since forever ago. This is the jutsu where Gaara summons this shield that protects you from all directions. It lowers your movement speed so you can't run as fast, but it does nullify almost any attack, the exceptions being Secret Jutsu, as far as we know. For now, there could be other exceptions, but for now, Secret Jutsu get through and pretty much nothing else does. Next, his second jutsu is brand new, and I'm gonna call this one the Sand Shower because that's usually how it's translated into video games. Gaara releases a bunch of coagulated sand bullets, and the attack continues for a certain period of time. And perhaps the most interesting part of this jutsu is that it reduces the movement speed for enemies caught in range. So once you're caught in the jutsu, it might take a while to escape it. From the ability screenshot, it seems that Gaara summons this sand cloud and the cloud stays in place, so it's almost like a zoning ability, something that you place on a flag or on a control point to prevent enemies from capturing it. And then we have a Secret Jutsu, which we've seen in a screenshot previously, but now not only do we have the description, but also a small gameplay clip of it showing up. The Grand Sand Mausoleum is a jutsu that obviously traps enemies in sand. If the target is caught, they'll be unable to fight, similar to how the water prison jutsu works. The difference here is, at the end of the jutsu, it explodes and deals damage before it disappears. And now here's the most interesting part about this jutsu actually, is that if you kill an enemy, if you KO someone using this explosion, their respawn time significantly increases. They're gonna take a lot longer to respawn and come back into the fight. And I believe this is the first jutsu to ever do that. And why are there two pyramids in the shot? I have a few theories, but unfortunately nothing really confirmed. We've got this clip from Randomosity Gaming playing during E3. If you want to watch the full video, link in the description down below. It's a bit hard to see, but I cannot spot two pyramids. I can only see one. So what I'm gonna say is maybe it depends on how many people you catch in the jutsu. Maybe it's like the water prison, where if it catches more than one opponent, it creates more than one bubble. We might be looking at a similar thing here. In the clip, we also see some sand spawning right before the pyramid forms. This seems to be the area of effect. So if two ninja are caught in the sand, then two pyramids will form. Now, thanks to this initial sand showing up, we can also see the range of this ability, and it doesn't seem to be as good as the water prison jutsu. But unlike the water prison jutsu, it explodes, which deals damage to the enemy, and if you kill them, it increases their respawn time. So there are obvious advantages and disadvantages to using each one. And that concludes Gaara's jutsu. Let's move on to Deidara. Deidara is a ranged character, so these abilities will be available for ranged types. In a previous trailer, we had already seen the C2 dragon, and now we've got even more details about this ability. First of all, the dragon has a health bar. This was something that was also in the last trailer, but I totally missed it. This means you can attack the dragon and you can kill the dragon. Second, the dragon lingers for a very long time. It stays in place, it doesn't move, and it attacks targets that are in range. So if you get closer to the dragon, expect some clay bullets to fly your way. But what was surprising to me is that it really lingers for a very long time, as we can see in this video from Bandai Namco's Twitter account. Next, we've got his clay birds, which seem to be the most straightforward ability. Deidara summons these two birds who just fly towards the target and explode once they touch it. Not much to add to this, it's a rather straightforward ranged jutsu. Though now I really want a bird secret jutsu, because then I'd be running with Deidara's birds and Sai's bird, and then have a bird secret jutsu as well, and I'd be Birdman essentially. That's my new custom character. Unfortunately, there's no bird secret jutsu in the game yet. Finally, Deidara's secret jutsu is the C4 Karura. We had seen it before in a few screenshots, and now with the description we get the full picture of what this ability actually does. So, Deidara creates a clay clone. This clone will expand and explode after a certain period of time. The explosion itself might deal damage, but there's no nowhere on the website or on the description of the jutsu that confirms that it actually deals damage. So it might not even deal damage, I don't know. The interesting part of the description is what comes afterwards, and it says that enemies caught in the explosion will be unable to fight, or at least that's how I translated. You could translate it as it puts enemies in range in a battle impossible state. Battle impossible state, what is that? It's unclear, but it sounds like it's a brand new debuff. It seems that at the very least it will make opponents unable to fight, to use melee attacks, to use jutsu. Maybe they can still move around, but fighting? Nope. Out of the question. And we've got some screenshots that actually showcase this. After the explosion goes off, you can see a couple of characters that are completely blacked out. This might be a sign of the debuff we were talking about. There are also some small black particles floating around, which could represent the range of the ability, and it's pretty big. This is probably one of the most original and exciting jutsu that I've seen added to this game, and I really can't wait to use it myself and see the results. Alright, those are the abilities for Gaara and Deidara. So whose abilities do you want to learn first? Who are you gonna choose as your mentor first? Gaara or Deidara? Let me know in the comments down below. Last time around we talked about new jutsu as well, 6 of them to be more specific. You can watch that video right here. If you're in the mood for something else, there's also the video at the bottom, but as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.